Hello everybody, welcome back to Interact Plays Dead Cells, and apparently always tries to sell the gold at the beginning. So we have a lot of things not unlocked, which makes me quite saddened. Balanced blade and double bow. Do I want to try the frontline shield? I feel like the double notch bow is really good, and it scales on tactics, so you know how I feel about shields. If you've watched any of this at all, not very good is the answer if you haven't. And this is your first episode. Can I open this thing yet? Kick it? Shrug? No, okay. Still can't open that thing. So, last episode we did make it to the Slumbering Sanctuary and killed the Watcher, finally. Didn't do too well in there because I had no idea what was going on with the enemies. And, you know, I played a little stupidly, to be honest. I think there's experimenting with new enemies and just being blatantly dumb about them, which is what I ended up doing. I didn't hit the button. So let's maybe switch it up and go somewhere else this time. My body can't tell whether it's hot or cold. Every time I put this jacket on, it's like, oh my god, I'm dying of heat stroke, and then I take it off and whatever. I'm gonna put tactics. Just for the 1 point, the 20% cooldown reduction is good. The bow scales off of tactics, so that might come in handy. We'll see how the build takes us. Shopkeeper, what have you got? I like a magnetic grenade. And that's all I'm going to say about that. Because I like a magnetic grenade. So I have been browsing the Dead Cells subreddit a little bit, which is, it's a small community, but they're pretty nice people. And there seems to be some discussion about what the quote-unquote best build is in the game right now. A lot of people seem to think, you know, oh, going survival with shields is the best, and some people say, you can get through the game with just brutality. So there's some discourse. There's an oiled sword and a treasure chest. I'm gonna go for that. I also apparently left this behind. I'm going to go the other direction this time. I'm gonna go promenade to... I don't know if I've taken the Hunter's Grenade to Ramparts yet. I'm gonna sell this sword. I don't know if I've taken the Hunter's Grenade to Ramparts yet. It might be good. I might be able to get some patterns. I might not be able to get some patterns. I'm gonna take it there and see. Please don't be a trap. I would actually like a... anything but that. Well, recover 1% of your life is nice, but Spartan Sandals are not nice. I like the 1% recovery items. I think they're really good. I think that the kind of trade-off is decent. Man, I really like the blood shield, but double notched bow is also amazing, so sell. A blood shield in this economy? Gotta be crazy. Yeah, I'll take this. I always like an extra life. And this should lead me to the other path, but I think there might be... Okay, goodbye guys, sorry. There might be some other rewards as well. There's at least gold here, right? Is that a secret? It was. It's just a turkey. As much as I appreciate a good turkey, I don't really need one right now. Alright, so this is actually just the path to Toxic Sewers. I thought maybe there'd be a scroll somewhere. Let's go this way, because that other place looks like a dead end, and there's a scroll right here that I seemingly missed. Let's go Brutality now. Get a little bit more damage. I don't think I'll really need it for Promenade, but we'll see. So I could go Promenade. You can go... Where can you go from the Promenade now? They've switched up the ways that you can... I want this tonic thing. It seems good. They've switched up the ways you can get around in this game a little bit with the new update. I think you used to be able to occasionally get skips to, like, Ossuary from the first level, but it was a bit randomized. I think they've streamlined it So it's less random now and more like, you know, you go here, you're gonna end up... Like, if you go here, you're gonna end up in the ramparts, and if you... I actually don't believe I've tested it here, actually, on those teleporting guys. No new blueprint. I'm gonna take damage for trying that. Oh well. So I haven't tried using the Hunter's Grenade on the blueprint guys to get a blueprint from the other guys. This is, wow, I'm in like scroll heaven. I'm gonna take a point of survival just for the HP. And then we're gonna go brutality. This next one's also probably going to be brutality. I'm just gonna keep trying to brutalize my way through this game. So as soon as I see one of those tracer guys, I'm gonna try throwing the grenade at him. Well, there he is. My willing test subject. Oh. Too much health. I'm trying, dude. I am absolutely trying. What is this, a floor saw? What? Okay, so we got the meat grinder. Interesting. Looks like a little floor saw. Which I assume that is what it is, because that's what a meat grinder is, right? Maybe put things through a meat grinder. Little secret gold. These typically have enemies, so let's dive in. What is bear trap? Oh, I love that the enemy was just a target dummy. That's really good. So bear trap. I mean, you know, it's okay. I'm not gonna turn my nose up at it, but can't say I'm too excited. What you got for me? Balanced, or no, frantic sword. With +1 tactics, additional damage to a bleeding target. Okay. +1 tactics is pretty nice. I've got the magnetic grenade for making a little blender effect. So we'll see where we go with this. Oof, the sound that thing makes when it swings. The ting goes skra, as the kids would say. I'm not actually that old. It's just a joke. I don't think I'm old enough to really... Well, I mean, I guess I am old enough to call other people kids, but probably not the majority of people that would watch this kind of content on YouTube. It would probably be very disingenuous of me to call people that age kids, because they're probably older than me. Oh. Oh, I thought I was fall stunned, but I was actually just holding on to the thing. Oh god, what am I doing? Come on, dude, you're in Promenade taking this kind of damage? What happened to the guy that beat the Watcher last game? What happened to that guy? Where did he go? Yeah, I had to fire him. I got a new guy to record my videos for me that I put commentary over. Lightning Bolt's pretty good. I think I still like the double notch bow. Once again, like, this blood shield's so good. I hate Frost Blast, if we're being honest. I think I despise it. I think it's awful. Let's continue onwards. I really should do a shield run one of these days and get... Yeah, I see you do. And get used to the way parrying works. I mean, you pretty much just parry whenever the exclamation mark comes up, right? Wish they had that feature in Dark Souls that actually be able to land some parries a little bit better. Keep doing the fall on things and kill them routine. Alright, challenge rune. Never completed one of these still. In all the 20 hours I've been playing this game, can I please beat one? 32 enemies, okay? Not a very large amount. You've got a minute and a half. That's plenty of time, right? Look, you can just like drop on these guys, right? You can just dice these guys up and shoot them with arrows. You can drop on these guys. You can throw a magnetic grenade to get these guys right here, where you can drop on them. Like, how have I never beaten one of these things? You might ask. The answer, I'm just awful. Throw the magnetic grenade. Okay, so we got a little puzzle section. Let's not get greedy. Do keep an eye on the timer, though. I actually could have done it, and then I got caught climbing on the side of the thing. Oh, that's painful. It's the closest I've ever gotten to beating one of those, and then it just gets taken away from me by saws at the end. Alright. My goodness. If you haven't already, can you just, like, at this point, can you leave a comment on where the heck I get this wall climbing thing from? Is it in Slumbering Sanctuary after the Watcher? Because I really just, like, I need it, and I have no idea where it is. I mean, it's new, so it's gotta either be in Slumbering Sanctuary or the place after, like, what is it, Sepulcher? It's either gotta be there or in Slumbering Sanctuary, right? Please, just leave a comment with if it's in one of those two places. Just to confirm that it is, in fact, one of those two places, and I'm not just, like, wasting my time going there. We're gonna go Ossuary, because I hate ramparts. And I figure I might as well throw away a good run, right? Alright, so Meat Grinder inflicts damage and bleeding to enemies that walk on it. I wonder if they can damage it or not, because, like, horizontal turret, they can shoot it. I'm hoping the answer is no. That would be great. My build is not really too good for Ossuary. I don't really have the grenades that I would want. Magnetic grenade's good, but I don't have any way to get rid of the slime generators without really meleeing them, and meleeing them is a huge mistake, because then you're bound to get meleeed. Hey buddy, how's it going? Yeah. Like, look at how little damage that magnetic grenade does. It's gonna take me actually forever to get rid of that thing if I use just grenade. So I'm actually gonna have to man-fight my way through Ossuary for once in... It's been a while since I man-fought my way through Ossuary, I think. I typically cheese it. Thankfully, at least I have a fast weapon. Alright, bear traps are definitely for this guy. Alright, so actually bear traps might be way better than I gave them credit for when it comes to beating those large guys. Oh, I forgot about the armadillo boys. Because those guys are new as well. What is doing poison damage? The bear trap? Yeah, toxic cloud when they die. I forgot about the armadillo boys. Alright, so we're gonna use this to drop in on someone. Okay. So another thing that I've noticed recently, and I probably should have noticed much sooner, is that I think I missed the chest there. Is that when you take damage, you have like a Bloodborne style meter that refills that you can actually like gain some of your HP back, and also apparently that's a fucking awful idea, man. So you can gain some of the HP back, kind of like in Bloodborne, a game I've never played because I don't own a PlayStation. These slime boys right here are going to be the death of me. I almost guarantee it. Unless I toxic cloud them and then they all die. I guess that works. Alright, please, a better grenade, thank you. I think I'm gonna take this over magnetic grenade just because I think bear trap's really good against the melee guys. The big melee guys, that is. Most enemies in this game melee. So saying the melee guys is probably not a great, these things right here. Whatever those things are called. I don't know if there's, is there like a bestiary in this game? I mean, not that I can see here. I should be able to range this thing down. No, actually my ammo's just gonna keep getting stuck to it. Wait. Oh, the fire grenade causes all arrows to fall. Nice. It's actually a decent synergy. Get him stuck in the other one. So we can get the hit stun off. Alright, so we have it caught. Drop it and kill it. Alright, good. These bear traps are doing a lot more work than I gave them credit for originally. I apologize, bear traps. Oh boy. Tactics or brutality? Let's go with brutality. Oh, crap. Perfect. Yeah, bear traps actually I think are exceedingly good here. I don't have the downward angle to hit this thing. No, but I can just burn it to death. I guess that always works, right? Yeah, so that does a lot of damage. Let's get the hit stun in before he can hit stun me. I think we might... let's take tactics. Oh dear. I don't like this one bit. Oh, okay. Ranged attacks aren't affected by his armadillo cloakiness, so I guess we'll stick to ranged attacks for now. I would love a teleporter. Thank you. That's not the map button. Yeah, we've pretty much explored everything that there is at this point. Oh boy, do I really want to do this? Pretty sure the answer's no, but... the answer to am I going to do it is probably yes. Might as well do it now. See what we can get out of it. Okay, I was about to say anything but a big guy. Alright, I've already talked about how I hate the hit stun on these things. That's all been said and done before. +1 survival, +1 tactics. Poison no longer affects you. Okay. I'm gonna wait on that because I do have the resurrecty thing. But I will definitely be coming back for that. Ooh. Oh boy, a challenge rune. What an ideal place for the challenge area to be. Sarcasm. Let's go. We can do this. Alright, 42 enemies remaining. That's not very many, which means it's mostly a puzzle-focused one. Whew. What am I attacking there? Like, honestly, what was my plan? Yeah. Took damage. Ah! Yeah, like almost no way that shoots down enough. Maybe they nerfed those things. I remember them being, like, significantly harder than that. Oh, I'm critting because I'm at below 50. Okay. I was like, why am I landing so many criticals? What is this long hallway? Does this thing ever end? It does end, and it ends with assassin's daggers that I can't reach because I don't have the appropriate item. So I actually landed the 2 ideal enemies that I wanted to land in those bear traps. Shockingly. I thought I saw a secret in the wall. Perhaps I was incorrect. Wow, this is not ideal at all, but... Plus 50% damage. Extra damage to a frozen target. I'm gonna stick with what I have. I think that might be for the best. Do not die to the elevator. You can die to the elevator, yes. You can get crushed by the elevator. Have I had it happen to me? Am I talking out of experience? Absolutely not. I would never let anything happen that would be that stupid. I'd really like a really good... That's really good. Enemies burn when they die, extra damage to a frozen target. That's kind of a little, you know... kind of a little oxymoronic, wouldn't you say? So far, man fighting my way through is going quite well. I don't know, did I say that having just picked up Biter Swarm? And probably relying on that for a lot from here on out. Get them, biters. They still hit very, very softly. Softly? This is a dead end. This was basically just for Biter Swarm, I guess. Okay. So I'm kind of abusing the Frantic Sword plus the fact that I have a Resurrection necklace right now. Which maybe that's how you're supposed to play with the necklace. We're probably... Do we want to start pumping tactics? I think we do. I think we start pumping tactics here. Did that... miss? Yes, it did. I cannot tell what is below me. Ouch. Owie. Maybe I just remember those being harder than they actually are because I was bad when I first came here. Maybe they nerfed them. Not quite sure. And down we go! And we missed the actual enemy that we wanted to hit with that. And that is my death. However, we have cheated it. Now we need to find a teleporter and get the heck out of here. Can I reach those twin daggers? No, that's a spider rune thing. Wall climbing, spider climb. Whatever it is, man. I only say spider climb because that's a spell in D&D that lets you climb walls. Alright, so I equipped that. I didn't sell it, right? Alright, cool. So poison no longer affects you. Probably going to be pretty useless at this point. I guess let's keep going left, and then if that is nothing, we can audible into teleporting away. Shopkeeper, hello. I mean, you know how much I like a horizontal turret, you know how much I like a shots pierce, and you know how much I like biters. So, yes please. I've just realized that both of my weapons scale off of tactics, so I should probably have just been pumping tactics this entire time. And I might be an idiot for not realizing that and doing that. I may put a little bit too many points in brutality, maybe a few points in brutality is still good for the effect of increasing your damage, is that what it does? That is not going to hit. Get them, biters. We're gonna open this up with gold because we don't really want to curse here. There we go, perfect. Take care of them, boys. Look at how many biters we have. Look at them. Look at all those little cuties with their bows. And then there's flames all over the ground. That's tough, actually. It's a tough choice on whether you fight this guy or not. I think the answer is yes, just because, you know, what do I look like, a little girl? Oh. So we don't have many points in brutality, do we? We have 5 points. Extra damage to a burning target, though. We do have things that burn. We're still using Notch Bow 1, which makes me feel real bad, man. But I think we're going to stick with what we have, because it scales on tactics, and pretty much that reason alone. Although we did kill the elite, so that was not the low T move. That was pretty high T, if you ask me. Alright, here's Black Bridge. Let's see if there's a separate exit for somewhere else. I don't know that I want to be in the Black Bridge just yet. Here, you guys take care of that. I'm going to pick up this scroll. Okay, you guys didn't really take care of it as well as I would have liked. Alright, that hitbox extends up because it's tall. There's actually nothing up there, so, I mean, I'm gonna do it because cells, but, and maybe a little bit of gold, but outside of that, that was pretty pointless to do. Mostly just flexing to show that I can do it. That's not everything explored, so we're gonna go back. Because I do like exploring everything. We're not in any time crunch. I think we've gotten all the time gates that we know of, at least. And there is this. That's a lot of cells for a lot of money. I'm gonna pass. That's like far too much money in my opinion, I think. But we're gonna go to Black Bridge. We're gonna fight Incomplete One. Done it a million times. Probably not a million. I'd say maybe 15-ish at this point. Not all of those succeeding, mind you, but I have fought him a lot. Alright, hide ones that we've already gotten, please. Let's get Tonic. Increases HP and completely protects you. Must be recharged after. I don't know what that means. Does that mean... Based on the way it looks, how it looks like the healing potion, I'm thinking it's like a one-time use item that you require coming here and talking to this guy to get another charge of. Also got Meat Grinder. Pretty good. And let's get the shop reroll. So enemies burn when they die. Does a lot of damage, seems really good. You have to be close for this to work. Obviously they've gotten rid of the cheesing that people like me did in the other build of this game. We're gonna get rid of that. Now Tonic, however, must be recharged. So it has no cooldown, so I'm assuming must be recharged means it does require you to come back here. Invincibility for 4 seconds on a once per level charge. I don't think it's worth a slot. I think Horizontal Turret Biter Swarm's gonna get me really far. Since we're not fighting the Watcher, who has a little bit of verticality to him. We're fighting Incomplete One, who has... I mean, he doesn't have a jump attack, but outside of that, there's no verticality involved with fighting this man. Hello, Incomplete One. How are you? Yeah, put up your invincibility. Sure. Alright, we're pretty much out of bow shots because they're all stuck to him. Not dodging that was actually just a stupid move. There was no point to it. You can't dodge that. You are correct. It is a jump up type deal. I'm just taking unnecessary damage. Once again, just flexing, basically. If you don't know what flexing is, it basically just means I'm doing it because I'm stupid and want to show off the fact that I can do it. Also known as stuntin'. Probably words I shouldn't be using considering how absolutely Caucasian I am. But whatever. Who cares? Yeah, mostly just showing off to be like, hey look, I could do it. It's a time door. Correct, there is a time door after the Black Bridge. I always forget about that. And we have missed it by like 12 minutes. So there's this, and then there's the freaking... I need the wall climbs. I don't even have the Hunter's Grenade to hunt for blueprints here. So after this is... Sepulcher? Correct? Which is going to be an interesting affair. I mean, it always is. It's an interesting little thing there. I mean, look at that turret just put in work. Like, how are you gonna say no to that? I've gotten this one before, I believe. Am I right? I think so. Maybe I should write that one down as a possible location to hunt for. Right, keep pumping tactics, right? If it ain't broke, don't fix it, as they say. I like the idea of having weapons that scale in multiple different ways. If I remember correctly, the old build of the game had like mostly just like increases. Was it just like increases primary weapon damage or something? I think it was something along those lines, like, or increases health or increases grenade damage and whatnot. You know, like kind of the basic RPG thing. I think... Where is that coming from? Oh my god. It's that guy over there. Having the added, like, hey, multiple stats work in multiple different ways is good for any healthy RPG type game. Ow. I actually did not want to be up here, but I am now, so hello. It's been a while since I've been here. I've kind of forgotten. I haven't forgotten their patterns. I've forgotten the timings on their patterns. This is a weapon vendor. Twin daggers. Very good. Especially considering we're using... I really need another ranged weapon. Neither of these shields scale with tactics. I'm pretty sure there are some shields that scale with tactics. I couldn't name them off the top of my head, but I know they exist. So if I ever get those, I'll probably end up using them. Let the turret take care of that for the extra biters. I rolled the wrong direction. Thought I was rolling... Huh. Odd. Oh, yes, hello Leechman, how are you? There you go. Knowing the range of your items is quite important. How do I have all this survival? I didn't put stats into it, right? I have two... I put 1 point into it. I have one from my biter swarm and one from the other thing. The necklace. Alright, I need a village key, please. We're at the point where I believe I should be obtaining a village key. Forget that you teleport. Ah, village key. Perfect. And let us continue. As they say, let us proceed. No one says that. I believe the phrasing is, let's go. Roll out of the way of those. I actually probably want to take a sip here. Could be a bad idea if I end up finding a food vendor. But for now, I think it's the right idea. Alright, so... I was about to say, I'm not going to use my abilities to fight that samurai guy. Why am I not going to use my abilities to fight that samurai guy? That would be stupid. You're pumping points into tactics. I want to learn their patterns. I want to be able to do it without having to rely on everything. It's so hard to not get hit, but at the same time, if I really want to get far, you have to take risks, right? Is this a colorless shield? I will absolutely take a colorless shield. That also has, what does it have? Fires an arrow upwards, it hits pretty hard. Burns enemies when you parry. And it reduces all damage taken by 15%. And it gives you the force field. I mean, that's a no-brainer, right? The problem is, am I going to be able to live long enough to put it to use? Not if that guy actually gets that animation off as soon as I walk out the door. I mean, if you've watched much of my playthrough of this game at all, you know I'm basically going to cheese this curse right off of me. No! I thought I rolled. I didn't. Anyways, as I was saying, I'm not going to cheese the curse off of me because I'm bad, I'm just going to die. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this content, feel free to leave a like, leave a comment with where the freaking spider climb, wall climb, double wall jump rune thing is, please. I would love to know. I really want to find that thing and get this over with. My money is on it's where the little ninja guys are, because it feels like something the little ninja guys would like be protecting. Apologies for the dog, whatever. I feel like it's where the ninja guys are, but another part of me thinks it's after the Watcher. I don't know, to be honest with you. Comment where it is, please. Feel free to subscribe if you enjoy this kind of thing. And I will see you in the next episode. Goodbye. And the dog says goodbye as well.